I'm going to relinquish my time to Robert Alexander, affectionately known as Angry Bob.
September 11th was a very dark day for the city, for the fire department especially. My Lord wasn't a part of the fire department that day. I definitely did see the effects of it. Certainly, Bill Feehan, I had a moment once to meet the man. Again, there was some hubbub going on the exam I was to get hired on the fire department, and Mr. Feehan was at 1 Center Street to answer the questions from DCAS. I guess you probably get to these meetings 100 times, but I happened to catch it, the chief, and I went myself and met the man. He thanked me for coming personally, and the other guys that showed up. There's a bill that's called the ZADROGA ACT. I spoke briefly of it. It's a federal bill. It covers health care of cops, firemen, and generally union tradesmen that worked after 9/11 at the World Trade Center. And the Fresh Kills landfill is a place that is often forgotten about. However, an awful lot of very important work went on there. I worked there several times myself. I was diagnosed, we're coming up on a year of diagnosis of brain cancer for myself. I haven't had a beer since that day, so that's probably worse than having cancer itself. A lot of firemen are suffering, a lot of cops are suffering. You go to Sloan Kettering, the cancer hospital here in the city, you'll see the vans, the fire family transport, white vans, you'll see police cars all the time. They're receiving treatment for one cancer or the other. One of the facts that came out in this ZADROGA ACT is the epidemiology of the medical diagnosis has led the federal government, or excuse me, the labor unions and not the federal government to support this ZADROGA ACT. I mean, we're asking congressmen and senators. It's harder than one might think to get Washington to do its job. I guess probably people around here know that, but I can't believe how difficult it has been. It has come at an enormous financial expense for our labor unions and probably for the fire department as well. Prior to the ZADROGA ACT, there were different bills that were considered presumptive bills. However, due to the rate of people getting sick, they came up with the ZADROGA Act. David ZADROGA was a detective in the New York City Police Department. He died in 2006. His autopsy was performed, and they actually found human remains in his lungs. He had spent approximately 600 hours at the World Trade Center site working in the days after the attacks. So I would just ask, if you have family and friends, predominantly in California and Texas right now, the two states that are holding the bill up, you know, tell them to call the senator, call the congressman, and tell them, you know, what's the problem with this thing. They said there's cops and firemen living in 435 congressional districts that exist in the United States, and they're living all over the country. Guys leave the fire department, guys leave the police department, and wind up everywhere. So some are probably in the Bahamas and in foreign countries. And today's a triumphant day for the fire department. It has a lot of triumphant days. Firebolt doesn't come along every day. If you're looking for a pumper truck or a ladder truck, they probably get them every day. But Bill Feehan epitomized a New York City fireman. He would be a guy who one would look up to when they wanted to model their career after him. I hadn't got a chance to meet his family yet. I'm sure I'll meet him today. And I would just wish that everybody knows that the city will be well protected with this new boat. It certainly has the east side of Manhattan and the new west side of Brooklyn and Queens well protected. and it'll serve Marine 6 very well, Cap. You know, for many years to come. Hopefully, the boat will, I think it has a 20-year lifespan. So, I'll leave my remarks there and let you continue on with this, all right?